I wanted to light a candle anyway tonight. Because a lot of things have been happening and going on. But it's not really with me, but just with everyone and me. I think to read poetry and read other writing is meaningful. When people write with intention for that attention to intend reply or some sort of response, then a response should be given. Because that is to communicate. It is not in any sort of negative aspect. When something happens in your life, something happens and it changes you. Sometimes there's many things that change you. I really believe people are mosaics of all the people and experiences that happen to them. And people are art. And that is the heart. And what people see is what affects them. And people can choose a negative or they can choose a positive. And some people have both inside of them. But sometimes when two negatives happen, a huge positive thing happens. And you already have a negative and a positive in you. And I'm not even talking about science. I'm talking just about, confusion. Because confusion happens. It's not so much depression, but it's a reaching out. And I believe that. It's an understanding. And I know many people have this. And I think it's encouraging to others to know. But not only that, there's nothing heroic in this. There's anything inspiring for that, but just being a person. I don't know what they mean by creativity takes courage. Because it is just processing. I think whoever you are is whoever you are. Be who you are. Choose who you want to be. You know, if you feel positive, feel positive. I've had a lot of inspiring people in my life. I've had a lot of good people in my life. And I don't think people should just base things on that. Yet I'm understanding that there needs to be some sort of struggle, but there is always a struggle. There will always be a struggle. There is always a struggle. I mean, I understand. I understand the pain. What is going on with him and I? But I ask, what can be done? Because it is not a matter that is simple, but it is complex. It's not simply an I'm sorry for either of us. And now that everyone is watching, what is lost? Yet, there is always a reaching out. There is always an understanding. People think, let's get angry at each other. People think, let me get angry at this person, because this person is just too much, too this, too that. Because this person handles this, handles that, is like this, is like that. I'm like, you said this, I did that. You said this, I did that. You said that, I did that. You said that, you said that, you said that. It's not about saying anything, though. It's not about, like, I'll show you this, I'll show you that. There's nothing about that. It's not about anything. The simple idea is just about not even about like, oh yeah, let's all help each other. People say it jokingly. I'm like, how nice it is for you to joke. And you're like, for how little faith you have, perhaps? Or what pain does not know you. It's not even that. Perhaps it is a mystery to us all. Perhaps it is not. Perhaps it is a mystery so grand that it's called life. And we should just all give each other a helping hand sometimes. And to be so poignant and so clear. That the bell does not toll for thee quite yet. Even if things get people down, the silly expression of turn your frown upside down is true. It's not, it's just like, what is it that the majority of people want? What is that? Each person wants a sort of relief from whatever they're having. If not happiness, they want a sort of relief of their own. And that is an understanding. Because some people don't want happiness. Some people have different sort of ideas and understanding, but they want a relief. Because it is some sort of an escape. But in the end, people all want the same thing. And obviously talking about it is sort of like a problem. Talk about it, find a solution. Sure, if I have nothing else better to do, I'm not going to say me, because you know what? Everyone is made up of someone. Everyone is made up of everyone else, really. Be originally you. You're an origin of you. Because just be yourself. Yet, there is doubt. There's self-doubt. But there's so much buoyancy in it. Because it keeps popping up in your head. And you can see it. So you can pick it up and throw it away. Every time it pops up. It only takes a moment sometimes for something to happen. The thing about life, something extraordinary to happen, to give birth. Sometimes it takes hours, sometimes it takes days. Something like that, labor of love. Just like when you're writing. If you're a writer, if you're an artist or something, sometimes you're writing something, it takes just a few moments. If it's poetry or something, and it just flows right out of you. You're an artist. It takes hours for something. Or something else. Sometimes writing, like even a book or something, and you're just really turning it out. Days. Or a short story, days. Like a novella, short story, days. Or if you're doing a zine, days. Comic book. I don't know. I think that would take longer. just like a zine. But there are many people who have done art in different ways, used art in different forms. I'm trying to think, how can this help people in society? How come, if art is healing, art truly is healing, and I think everyone knows that. I think a lot of people do realize that and know that. Books heal too. But if people do not know how to read, teach them to read. If they do not, if they cannot be taught, or if they still cannot read or something, give them art. Give them some form of art. Give them anything. Give them paint. Give them chalk. Give them watercolors. Give them clay. Let them mold themselves into what they will. That is beauty. That is the beauty of life. That is what art is. Because it is really to understand. If we cannot give anything else, give art. Give education. Give choice. Give an ear to listen to. Give communication. Give some sort of form of understanding. At least talk. There's silence. You are listening to it, but respond to it. Otherwise, it's just silence. And we can listen to the universe all night for silence. And try to listen for something else out there. Sometimes we hear, I don't know, one time, maybe. But we talk. We speak. So that's why I always feel it's important to talk, to keep communications going. And I have this for everyone. And I have this in remembrance. For someone who is a survivor of life, who survived life through how hard it was. But made it beautiful for everyone. For her to be proud. For her to be proud. And truly, it is up to everyone to understand how they understand. Because it is not about, it is not face, do not take things at face value. Do not take things at face value. It's what lies underneath the skin. It's what lies underneath the skin.